Video number 53. Number 53.1. My mother was in hospice and we knew she was going to pass at any time, but we were told it could be the next hour or weeks. She was in Georgia, as was most of my family, and I lived in Florida. I had been there with her for almost a week. When I first got there, she didn't recognize me or my daughters/her granddaughters at first due to her dementia, but when I told her who we were, I could see in her eyes that she knew me. She looked at her granddaughters and kept observing them. It was the last interaction she had with any of us. So after almost a week, I needed to get back to Florida for my kids to go back to school and me to work, so I was planning to leave Sunday, even if it meant I had to turn around and go back when she died. She passed that Sunday morning about 5:56. I knew she went ahead and passed because she knew my dilemma. It was typical of my mother to think of others even to the end. Number 53.2. I'm lucky to have had the experience you're talking about. I held my grandmother's hand when she stared up to the corner of the ceiling, so focused. She had 2 more breaths and then she left the body and I felt she was with her mother. It was all over in 5 to 10 minutes. Then she was at peace. Number 53.3. Seeing someone, reaching for someone, looking in wonder. That's exactly what they are doing. They are more in the other than they are here anymore and act accordingly. Number 53.4. My dad looked up at the corner of the ceiling and asked if I saw that. He was seeing something up on the wall by the light in the corner. I said no, but it was okay. It was probably an angel or a family member or one of his deceased dogs. He seemed to like that. A few days later he waited until I was out of the room and my mom was there to pass on. Number 53.5. When my great-aunt died, she was looking up towards the ceiling and said, "I see the angels, it is very heartwarming but sad." Number 53.6. When my great-grandpa was dying I remember getting a cold chill and seeing a brief shadow in the corner. Right after that, my grandpa turned his head towards that same corner, reached out, and moaned what sounded like "Mama." Within a minute or so he died. Number 53.7. I was taking care of a wonderful woman named Alice. She was 104 years old. Also, Alice was blind. Many nights I would fold laundry and talk to Alice as she stayed up all night. One night Alice asked, "Who are all those people standing at the end of my bed?" I asked, "Are there a lot of them?" She says, "Well, they're right there." LOL. Alice passed peacefully, a couple nights later. Please subscribe, like and share with anyone that needs these comforting stories. See link in description to submit your own story. Search for my related book on Amazon using the title of 4,000 Deathbed Vision Stories. Sincerely, Ken.